What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what's coming up next in MUT 23 and how you can prepare for it. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you are searching around YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. We have a long laundry list of things to discuss in this video, talking about upcoming promos, ways to prepare for things, and what to expect for the rest of the year in MUT 23. So what's coming this week? Now, by the time that some of you are watching this video, that content schedule might already be out. As of right now, as I'm recording this right around noon Eastern time on Monday, it is not out. One thing's for certain, we're likely going to get, and I shouldn't say likely because it is for certain, Legends. So Legends should be coming out on Saturday. It could possibly be the last weekend of Legends, though in the past they've done playoff Legends as well, and those could be current day players who had a good performance in a playoff year in a prior season, and they could essentially get Legend cards even though they're still actively in the NFL. But I think at least one more weekend of regular Legends, you know, players that are not in the NFL. And other than that, we just don't know. Still no Team of the Week. If you guys forgot or were unaware, Team of the Week will not be back until January 10th. The EA development team is still on holiday break. I believe they return to the studios tomorrow. So no Team of the Week until for week number 16 and 17 is going to be January 10th, and then January 17th, the following Tuesday, will be Team of the Week, week number 18. So we'll get caught up all on that. So the only thing that's kind of set in stone right now is Legends, and what does that leave the rest of the week? Well, Zero Chill's over, no more Ghost cards are coming. They could sneak in one other promo, but it could be a very, very light week for MUT 23, and I'm talking about maybe like one promo on Thursday, Legends on Saturday, and that's it. There might not be anything leading up to the, the back half of this week. Some rumors and discussion and assumptions of things that could be coming out amongst the community are Campus Heroes Part 2, that happened around this time last year. Also, All Madden Part 4. Now, I personally don't think Part 4 of the All Madden promo is going to come out until after Season 3 comes out. And if you pay attention to the expiration dates on both the Zero Chill and Competitive Field Pass as well, we could be getting Season 3 very soon. Another reminder that Competitive Pass did not reset today because it's a 3-week-long Competitive Pass. We'll be getting a new one a week from today, next Monday, and it should and more than likely will feature a 95 overall card. Obviously, we don't know who it is. Nothing is leaked out on that, but you do have an additional week to knock out this Field Pass. Try to max it out. If you can, I would. You get 50,000 coins at level 24, another 50k at level 26, and a 90 plus Legends player at level 27. And there's extra solo battles added into the game that you can play now if you haven't maxed out all of these rewards. If you haven't maxed out your 35 MUT Champs wins, you have an additional opportunity to get to those. I don't know. Okay, they didn't reset the statistical objectives, unfortunately, so there's nothing new that you can go to grind for CP there, but I believe you should be able to earn stuff via head-to-head seasons, MUT Champs, and solo battles if you haven't already. So that's one thing to keep in mind. The other is that the Zero Chill Field Pass expires in less than 10 days. So if you haven't maxed it out, definitely try to do so. But the Zero Chill Field Pass basically replaced the Season 3 Field Pass, and that is your main level of progress. So there's no way that Season 3 can start before the Zero Chill Field Pass expires, because they have to give everybody the appropriate time that's set on the screen here to complete it. And what I'm trying to say here is they can't just say, here's Season 3 before the Zero Chill Field Pass ends, because that level 50 is important. That's your MUT level, and that's what's going to reset back down to 0 once Season 3 comes out. So we should be about 10 days away from the Season 3 Field Pass, which means I don't think we get All Madden Part 4 until after that point. So could there be a new Field Pass, maybe Campus Heroes this week, or some other type of promo? Absolutely, but Season 3 is likely going to come next week, along with a brand new Competitive Pass next week. Just one other quick thing that I've mentioned in several other videos, but I get asked a lot on Twitch when I'm opening up packs, why are you saving your golds? I'll continue to say it and mention it at least in this video. Every time we get a brand new Competitive Pass, there's a new set section, and within that, one of the objectives is to complete an 80 to 81 overall elite player set, and the requirements for that set, of course, are going to be 78 and 79 overall cards. That tends to drive the price up on those. So what I've been doing is saving all of my golds regardless of what pack I get them from, and I've been using the exchange sets to build them upwards to 78s and 79s. The best sets to do that are going to be number 1 under most feared. So if we go to program, filter by most feared, and scroll down a little bit here, the 78 overall most feared exchange set basically requires, I think, 174 and then 2 either 76 or 77s. That's going to give you a 78. The only problem with doing this is it's a fantasy pack, so it takes a couple extra button presses to get through, select a player, back out, open up the next pack. It can get tedious, but that's really the cheapest way to build a 78 overall card. And of course, you can also go to your core gold and then just roll upwards. So your 70 to 71s, go to 72, 73, and then you just got to go from left to right all the way until you get to 78, 79. So you have an abundance of gold cards in your binder. I would try to build them into 78s and 79s with either of those sets I just showed you, because those tend to go up to 4 or 5, even like 6K in some cases. And if the competitive pass player is really good next Monday, it could cause, a crazy demand for those cards. And if you have hundreds of them in your binder, I mean, you could essentially make 500 to 1,000,000 coins and even more, depending on how many cards you have. Now, on the competitive side of things, keep in mind that we have the Ultimate Wild Card, which actually is going down this Friday, January 6th. And then the finale, or the finals, I should say, will be next Wednesday, the 11th. But we're going to have a new set token player, an MCS token player that you can earn for tuning in to these streams on the 6th and the 11th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. A lot of times when they have these, they do a big reveal for content as well. Now, being that the first one's going to be on the 6th, which is a Friday, I don't really expect a big reveal, but they could save the legend reveals for that night for the Saturday content drop. But the stream on the 11th, the championship stream, unless I'm looking at the calendar wrong, that kind of aligns with the expiration of the Zero Chill Field Pass, which kind of aligns with a brand new Season 3 Field Pass. So I would not be surprised if on Wednesday 11th, that night, we get a reveal on all of the Season 3 content that may be coming into the game the very next day on the 12th, which is a Thursday, which is usually when we get a lot of brand new content. So you're going to want to tune into these streams. You're also going to want to make sure you have your account set up for Twitch drops. We've talked about it over the last 2 weeks with the 12 days of drop miss, which actually ends today. You can still earn one more 82 plus fantasy pack. So make sure you get out there and tune into a Madden 23 Twitch stream today so you can earn that free pack. And if you don't have your account set up for those drops, well, then make sure you go ahead and do that. We'll link that down below in the comment section as a pinned comment. It's a video tutorial on how to do so, how to set up your account, how to link your account, how to claim those drops. So if you have MCS tokens, you could potentially get the next feature player, and that feature player will likely be revealed early this week, possibly tomorrow, Wednesday, or Thursday. But if you have those extra tokens, it's going to require 3 tokens to get the next featured player, and I'm hoping it's going to be like a 94 overall, maybe even 95. But if you have extra tokens from the previous events, you may only need to tune in to earn that very first token for this upcoming event. That would give you 3, and then you can go in and unlock the next feature player, and whoever that is, whenever it's revealed, of course, we got you covered with a video on more details on it. And you want to make sure you try to get all 3 players, because you're going to get an MCS champion card. Whoever wins the entire Madden Bowl gets to create a card, put it in game for all of us to use. So don't use your extra tokens on this Twitch drop pack. Make sure you save them for one of these players, or the new player, I should say. And if you have extra tokens, which you can earn 1 extra token per event, you can still use them on the older players if you need to catch up. The training variety pack, as we know it in stores right now, also will be expiring very soon, and it's going to happen this week in a little bit under than 3 days. So there's a lot of talk about the market crashing and if you should sell your team. In my personal opinion, I would not risk that, because you never know what EA is going to do when it comes to something like this. They could take forever to put another TVP back in the store like they did last time, or they could surprise us, turn around and drop one right away. And if you sold your team, well, you're going to be SOL. The only promo I ever feel comfortable about, selling your team beforehand is the Blitz promo, because we always know we're going to get a lot of pack offers that are usually going to be at a solid value, if not good value, and people are going to spend money during that promo because it helps them get some of the master or champion cards. So for this, I personally do not recommend selling your team here. year, but it is interesting to see what the market's going to do. And if you're confused on why the market might crash, right now training, and it's not even really high at this point, right? Here are the current training rates. It's basically 5 coins per training point. The reason training is holding at this value is because the training variety pack exists. Now, when they take this out of the game, and this happened earlier in the year, training tanked because you didn't really need training for much. I mean, yes, there were occasional reroll packs for promos, like right now we have Zero Chill, and let's hypothetically say Campus Heroes Part 2 comes out this week. There will likely be a Campus Hero Part 2 reroll, and that could keep training up a little bit, but the main reason training is where it's at right now is because of the TVP, and if that goes away, there's going to be less need for training because we don't have power-ups this year, and there's not much training that's required to add abilities or to, add like a team chem onto a player. So we could definitely see it go down. The value of cards could go down. If you're hanging on to any LTDs, I would certainly start to think about selling them very, very soon, because those could potentially be reduxed eventually. And then there's the discussion with strategy items, which I think for the most part, like the epic and legendaries, they aren't overpriced right now. They're actually pretty affordable for the most part, but you can get strategy items, of course, in the TVP. Now, if this goes away, and I shouldn't say if, because it's definitely going away, we just don't know when it's coming back, you could see, and I don't think it's going to skyrocket up, but you could see strategy items, the epics, the purples, and the legendaries, which are gold, specifically those gold legendary items that are team specific to help you with theme teams. You could see those start to go up, because really the only other place that you can get them is going to be through this this strategy item reroll, which, if you've opened this up, I mean, there were some times in the year where this was kind of methody, but at this point, I haven't touched this pack in a very long time, and it seems to spit out silver strategy items pretty frequently. We may give this a test and give it a run after the TVP leaves the store to see if it is worth opening up, to see if there is any way to maybe make profit off of it. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying here is, number one, it wouldn't be a bad idea if you have legendary or epic strategy items in your binder to hang on to them, because they could go up in price now that there's going to be less easier ways to obtain them other than just this pack, which again isn't very user friendly. It isn't market friendly to us. So not only could they go up in price, but the other thing, right, is that we may see more legendary strategy items enter the game when we get season 3 to come out. Right now there's only one on offense, one on defense, and of course the team strategy items, but you have the Let It Fly and you have In the Zone. After we saw season 1 to season 2, we saw a bunch of new epic strategy items get entered in the game that affected more positions and boosted up different things. I think we see more legendary ones get added into the game, and there could also be, if we go back over to sets, this time down to program and core team items, when season 2 came out, I believe it was season 2, the epic strategy exchange came into play, and it required 2 blues to get a purple. Well, if we get more legendaries, which are golds, added into the game, I could certainly see a legendary strategy item set that requires 2 purples to get 1 gold. And if people are trying to roll that one to get some of the new cards, right, the new strategy items, that could cause purples to go up in price. So if you have a lot of strategy items in your binder and you don't really need the coins immediately, like right now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to save them. And if you open up TVPs over the next couple days, I would hoard or not quick sell all of the strategy items that you happen to get out of those packs. And again, it's not guaranteed that they're going to go up in price, but it makes sense if the TVP goes away and doesn't come back, and then they add in new ones, or there's, like I said, less of a way to get these easier other than the auction house and that 4K strategy pack, they could go up in price. We'll close out the video. A couple promos to look forward to. I know a lot of you are new to the game mode, first time playing this year. Team of the Year should be coming. Make sure you're playing those Team of the Week solos to earn Team of the Year tokens, so you guys can earn those tokens to get a free Team of the Year player. The fact that you cannot get enough tokens, or you can't get all the tokens until at least January 17th, leads me to believe that Team of the Year will not come out until after that date, maybe even the following week. So Team of the Year is coming. Obviously, playoff promo is coming. Last week of the NFL season is upcoming next weekend, so playoff promo will likely be coming, shortly after that. And with season 3 right around that same time frame, there could be a lot going on. I think we're going to see a lot of brand new content coming into the game. This week could be very slow, but I think after this week, next week, it's really going to ramp up and a lot's coming. And of course, after the playoff promo, we got the Super Bowl promo, and after that, we'll be into February, or I think the Super Bowl is in early February. Black History Month promo is definitely coming, so there's definitely still a lot to look forward to. Ultimate Legends likely are going to happen after the Super Bowl. Like I said, a lot to look forward to, a lot to prepare for now, and hopefully you found this video insightful. Thank you guys so much for tuning into it. My name is Popular Stranger, and I'm out. Peace.